All right, everybody that tunes in, I need for you all to say something. Let me know that you all are available. Hey, it's me, Dr. Chef. Happy Motivational Monday, y'all. Okay, I had to tune in for my people there on YouTube, Facebook. So if you guys tune in, then you'll know what I'm doing. Yes, I had to start an hour early this time, you all, because I have other health, very important health info to take care of. So I'll give everybody a little time to notice that I'm in because I'm just not started to do this myself. So therefore, I'm getting better, y'all, at it, just a little bit better, but I do have to tune in early. So shalom, it's good to see you all. I was putting in information, so I guess it's giving me time enough to put in some information while you to give some time enough to come in a little early. Preferably, this didn't throw some of you all off that was trying to mark the box for noon. But if I didn't, then I wouldn't have been able to tune in. So I had to change up, you all. You know, life is about changes, y'all. And that's the reason why we got to stay motivated on this Motivational Monday. All right. And when you tune in, make sure that you like and share. Subscribe, like and share, like and share. Okay, it's the first time I've seen this in the chat. Oh, okay. Now I know what that's for. It's amazing the little funny things you find out when you fool around with this stuff. All right, y'all. I'm giving y'all a little time enough to tune in. Who's it that I got that is on target with the supportive stuff? Is that you, sis? Let me know if it's you. Talk to me. If not, then that's fine. Okay, I'm just gonna put in a little bit into the chat, y'all. I'm trying to put in some information for you all. So those who's tuning in, I'm gonna give a little time for different ones to come in, and I'm just gonna be writing things in here, typing things rather in the chat, so you guys can see. I have a new products in, you all. I couldn't tune in Friday, like I said. Remember, I said if only if the products come in, and so they didn't come in until I think they came in after in the evening time. That's what happened. They came in the evening time. They had done. I'm so happy with the manufacturer. They're so professional and they done just such a great job. And I'm actually woof. I've taken some of it and I just feel I'm the little clearance there. We y'all, I got some powerful stuff here that none of y'all have to be concerned about being under the weather, as they say. So I am super motivated to share this information with you all and the new products with you all that care to have it. So like and share for those who's looking for some all natural potent vitamins because I got some good ones in the house. Now some of them I have not tried yet. I think one, two. I haven't tried the elderberry yet, and so I'm really because I already know that what I got is they're very potent, very very. But I am y'all see me smiling because I'm like they taste good. They don't taste bad at all because the elderberry is a berry, so it's not supposed to anyway. But the fact that you all won't have to worry about using too much of it or taking a long time for it to penetrate. Because this is a dream come true, you all. Dream come true, as you all see in the back. It's adding up there, isn't it? Um, and yes, you got to keep in mind, yes, the advanced multivitamin, liquid multivitamin um, liquid back here is indeed out of stock until Christmas, y'all. To so-called Christmas, the end of this year. So if you want to order in advance, you all know that'll be the time that for a lot of us that's in the climates of the season of the wintertime, it'll be there. So I know that they'll get bought out again. So keep that in mind if you all want to order in advance for the month of November. And you got to give it that 6 to 8 weeks to come in, and I'll keep you posted. But this was the bomb diggity bomb, y'all. If I say, look, if I can say so, yes, I took mine because, of course, I had to keep something, y'all, to advertise. And so, yeah, if I have to crack this open, I will. but for now it is at least the one that I have to have on display for you all. And I only have half left myself, and I had to make sure that the children had theirs. And I know y'all looking like, oh, what's that other stuff Dr. Shell got? I'm trying to give y'all a little time so I don't have to keep on repeating it. That's all. That's all. Hey, this is the time. It's good to see you. Shalom, shalom. In the chat, I pray you all had a blessed weekend. Yes, I pray you all had a blessed weekend too. And now, all of a sudden, now that is amazing how nobody called until now. I mean, I was like in no type of. I guess I need to put it on block. That's what I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna have to do the whole block thing, and so I'll give y'all a little time. It'll put up in there in the mental boost. The mental boost, y'all will be. Let me see. It'll be at 60 because yes, it costs a pretty penny. Highly potent. Those y'all um okay, I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. I'll just look y'all. I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't do it. I can't do it. Here go the men the boost, y'all. Look at this looking for. Boom. As I said, boom, shaka laka laka boom. I don't know what that means. If it means something else, y'all let me know. But I couldn't help it, y'all. I'm starting looking at it. And I'm like, oh, okay. Mental boost, y'all. It will be 60. You only for children, only a half a teaspoon. You can give it to them in the morning and in the evening. I don't see why you would do it in the evening, but they're stating that you can. If you're 100 pounds or more, 2 to 300 pounds, meaning for adults usually. And yes, I know now sometimes the children are. You can do 2 tablespoons. And this will help with mental clarity. You all also mean with all of the natural things that it has in there that's good for the hair, the skin, the vision, and all that good stuff. And if it seems like I'm glazed over, it's because I've tried quite a bit of the stuff, and I do. I feel it. Whatever was in the atmosphere, I do. I feel it cleansing out, and I'm gonna show you what that was that did that for me. It was the zinc. Y'all got the zinc in the liquid zinc. Liquid zinc is in, y'all. The liquid zinc is in, and it's got it has a sweet taste to it. But be careful. Can raise the blood pressure. Those of you all that still have your vitamin C or you're getting your vitamin C in, this is what will help keep the body to haul off flu-like symptoms. They'll promote good, healthy immune system with the zinc. Y'all know the power of the zinc. I know some of y'all used to the tablet. I told you all, my focus would be getting more of the liquids that penetrate through the tongue, because I can't personally suck on those zincs for too long, because after a while I feel that I get that taste and it makes me want to chew it up, and so I have to. Hey there, sis, I hope you got my message. I had tuned in. I see you, Sister Paula. Send my love to the family. But I'm preferably you got the information. I was putting in there 618-388-8100. All you have to do is order or send me a via text there to let me know what it is that you want, sis. And I got you. It's no problem. So I'm preferably family is doing well. So I got a chance to see you real good this time. But yes, I did respond back on the back for last week for Wellness Wednesday to you. And make sure you send love to my godmother, your mommy, Audrey Bay, Petway, Prophetess. That woman helped save my life so many times. It's a beautiful thing, y'all. The motivation of my day, y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all now, this is the reason why I'm motivated, because like things like this, even with seeing different ones to tune in. Hey there, Sister Israel. Good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah, so the zinc, y'all, I got that in. It's liquid. I taste it, and oh my God, it started draining me right away. So yeah, I did the little navy bean soup that I had. The brother had fixed it, and I did what that bean pie, and those are can be considered, even though it helps with elimination, those can be considered mucus formers, you all. That's the reason why we say stick to your fruits and your vegetation to help cleanse out the system. And so I'm telling you now, the zinc, it was pulling it. And of course, I took my advanced multivitamins, and the zinc will be 40. And so but it's powerful. Only let me make sure I say it to you right. They got the little what you call so tiny on there, y'all. And make sure I tell it to y'all right, so we tell the truth and go to heaven. Oh, and everything is organic, just so you all know. And it got a sweet taste to it. Oh, there we go. Shake it well, and you take 2 milligrams, 2 milliliters of it. So the whole syringe, you all shake it well, and then you take 2 milliliters of the zinc in order to get that into the system. I say just only when you're feeling like you have any certain type of issues. I'm gonna get into Motivational Monday. I'm just giving some of you all time enough to tune in a little early because I do. I have some other health business that I have to take her, so I couldn't tune in at 12 or 12:30 like I normally do. Or else I wouldn't have been able to tune in at all. And we were having that. And so, yes, and then we got more B12 in, y'all. Y'all know how good and tasty this tastes. You're all natural organic tart cherry flavor. I was shocked. I'm not lying, y'all. I was not setting y'all up. Hey, Sandra. Hey, good to see you, sister. And so I was sitting up here and I'm like, oh God, all this tastes so good. So you guys gotta be careful. Don't be getting down on there and telling myself, let me put this up in my water so it has some juice because it tastes sweet. Don't do that, y'all. Because you have energy out of this world. Natural energy, but you'll be having too much energy running around here and might as well just run it and just hit the track. However, for those of you out, and that's one syringe of the B12. You can mix it in your drink. You can mix it inside of fruit juice, and it gives you out that good extra natural a boost of energy, good for mental clarity as well, and good for boosting the immune system as well. And so, and then what else do we got in the house, y'all? We got the colloidal silver. Y'all know what the colloidal silver tastes like water. It also helps cleanse the system. Y'all got everything you need here for to fight off any form of discomfort through mucus and flu-like and pneumonia and whatever else they can think of. It ain't fighting through. And look, this is going to be the battle zone right here. These right here, y'all not gonna have to worry about that. So I'm motivated to get started myself on my whole regimen. And then this is not the least of all. Got the elderberry in the house, y'all. Y'all know what this is. Y'all know about that elderberry. 40 for the elderberry as well because look at it, y'all. This is so potent. You could take maybe 2 or 3 drops, and I didn't say a whole syringe. I said 2 or 3 drops underneath the tongue. All of them go underneath the tongue, as you know. The your blood vessels absorb underneath the tongue anything that you put in the mouth a lot faster. It hits that bloodstream and boost, give you that boost. And so you have the energy like I have with this elderberry. I'm gonna be honest. I'm almost afraid. Hey, this is Lauren. I'm almost afraid to even try this one right away because I'm like, oh my God. Not afraid in a bad way, but I know it's a good way because I gotta have some left over for you all. And then last but not least, towards the liquids are concerned, we have the attention. Pay attention, y'all. Pay attention. This is the juice box. You can take a half a teaspoon of this in a day or night. I highly recommend for those who you know you having brain fogs and you easy to be distracted like I am sometimes. You got that ADHD little syndrome going on there. All for the babies, the children. They can't. You want to teach them something. You want them to stay focused. Some of you all want to read. You want to study. You want to the attention. This is by request. I got this all for you all. I ordered it in, and this is my own brand, Dr. Chef brand. So all of the goodies that's inside of here helps promote mental focus. And that automatically means that it's good for the eyes, it's good for headaches. Everything that I got is serve multiple reasons, purposes for you that's really healthy for you all. But more importantly, this one is will have you attention. Nobody has to say that you're not paying attention and that you're not processing the information the way you need to. So I highly recommend this too for college students. Those who have study time, you get music, you're doing all these other extra things. For me, I do a lot of research and I'm always reading something. And so I know it's good for me. I want to get started on writing my book, my inspirational books, and my cookbook. I know I'll be taking it for that, because it's so easy, if I'm not on here, for me to get distracted with a lot of other things, because sometimes I'm just like that. If I see something out of order, if I some phone call come in, and before you know it, I'm off track. And so I don't know about y'all, but this I can't wait to do this. And so now we're going to get to the powders. Oh no, we can't leave. For life. This is not my product, you all. For life. This will be $40 now, the For Life, because once again, everybody is going up. But this little spray, this comes in mint as well. Y'all see it? It comes in mint as well. I don't get no real return off on this outside enough to just get some more. But this is what everybody used during the time of the Big C. They helped a lot of them recover, pulled all that mucus out of the system, and I mean cleared them up faster than God knows when. What? And the beautiful thing about this is that this too also works. A lot of people are saying like a breath freshener, y'all, because it helps the breath smell good too. And so you can squirt this though up to about 5 times underneath the tongue. I found that you don't have to. I think that sometimes when they tell you to squirt that many times, no, it's just me. It's because also because they know it's natural, it's not gonna cause any harm to you. When they get that feedback, and then what happens is that you wind up going through it so fast, thinking that you got to spray and take all this stuff just so you can hurry up and have to order some more. Yep, bam, I just bust people out. Oh yes, I did. No, you don't have to. When you got an all natural organic boosters and vitamins and things of that nature, you don't have to overdo nothing, you all. It's supposed to work right then and there within the first 24 hours. And that's a long time, especially when you got something that's going in the mouth or underneath the tongue. It penetrates right away, right away. So within the first 5 to 20 minutes, you'll find that these things are supposed to work. If not, that's just like mint. Think about it, you all, with mint. You know, it's that you feel it going right up into, or any type of spearmint, and that's fake. You know, a lot of the peppermints and stuff out here, they got artificial stuff with they got pig fat and glycerin and stuff in there, and artificial colors, and you still feel that peppermint go up and down your nasal and opening up your nasal. And so when you think about it, if it can do that with artificial things, then how much more for something that's all natural? So meaning you don't have to squirt 5 or 10 times. So this is what this bottle say. But I got to put in a disclaimer on that. Unless you on a breathing machine or something and you out like a light, you can't move. And that's the only way I would recommend you all do it, because it's just that potent. And you got the hundreds of testimonies that I had to come across of those that use it, and those who weren't even eating healthy, that was able to come off of their sick bed and go back, take their test, and came back negative. So that's my testimony on the For Life. So this is the reason why I had to make this available for you all, even though this is not my brand. This is For Life brand, and there is a business opportunity in for this, because you call it to the company. You want to order, you can order on your own, and they will give you credit, or you can get a check for this if you want to distribute this for yourself. I will be doing the same as well for anyone that's interested. All you have to do is via text the 618-388-8100 number, and then just say business. Let's talk, Dr. Chef. Give me some. I'm interested in the business part. And with that being said, Sandra, I have not forgotten about you. You can still do so. I got the number. You put the number in there, in the For Life number. Let me see. All you have to do is 1-800-4-LIFE, and it will give you all the information. They even have videos. The scientists on there doing that thing, got short clips and videos so you can see the making of it and everything. So it's absolutely great. And now down to our powders, y'all. For those of y'all that like to eat, you got your soups coming on. You want to thicken it up some. You want to get that table or teaspoon of your fiber in your system to cleanse that colon. I heard someone ask me, what is the colon for? What is the colon cleanser for? Exactly what it says, to purify that colon, so you don't have to worry about no backed up fecal matter or issues with that. To help cleanse the colon so that the body can better absorb everything that you have in toxic things and meals that you had prior to 24 hours in advance. And yes, it can help you lose waste. If you lose the waste, you automatically lose the weight. Okay. So some of y'all say, well, I need my colon cleanse, but I don't have to lose no weight. I don't want to lose a lot of weight, Dr. Chef. Well, it's like this. That means you can do one scoop. You can do one scoop a day then, and just to help cleanse the colon. Make sure you drink enough water. If you don't chase this with juice and water like you should, you'll start feeling like you're getting a little stomach cramp. So you want to take this with water. You don't take this dry, you all. It ignites and it absorbs better and turns into the gel within the colon when you're taking it with water. Sister Sandra, she's a prime example of how she says she's had the best bowel movement of her life with it. And for some of y'all, my regulars, I'm regular. So was I. And I still needed to be cleansed years ago when I first took this product. And I was shocked, y'all. Can we keep it 1,000? I was like, where did that come from? Skin started clearing up. The ears started to drain because I was taking in this toxic shampoo that I had. And at the time, I was living in a townhome. They had a pool in there. I would get in there with the kids sometimes. So all that chlorine and all the toxins from that seeped into my ear. This stuff helped push all that out of there. By the time I was finished detoxing for the week, I mean, I felt like, I felt so good. My hair grew, my skin was glowing, my vision cleared up because where there's no constipation, there's no inflammation. Okay. Somebody need to write that down. Where there is no constipation, there is no inflammation, because that's all most of us are suffering from. Anytime you start getting swelling and getting sick, and the body start carrying all these different toxins, that's what happened. And then now for our famous moringa, I just took my moringa tea. I took some yesterday and today, and I put it in my tea sipper. It's my little cute little granny. This is my little granny mug, y'all. But I like it because it got a top. So don't be talking about my cup. Don't talk about my cup. This is my granny tea. I like it. And I'm alive and well today. Mm-hmm. So I get my little tea sipper. I put about a tablespoon of that in there. Y'all see that? And I let it sit in some hot water. I boil it in some hot water, and I let it sit for about 5 minutes, let it steep, and then sometimes I'll add a little honey to it. You can squeeze a little fresh little lemon for those of y'all that like to be all colorful and flavorful. And oh my God, it cleans me out so good. And it regenerates the moringa tea, helps with mental clarity. It's also anti-inflammatory. It also takes it's known for killing off tumors, support with killing off tumors. It's antifungal. So you got fungal feet issues, hand, nails, hair, whatever that may be a fungal issue, even with us women in the personal hygienic areas, all that moringa. It will help cleanse that gut as well with this. And then it's also known for helping to heal ulcers. What else is it? It's an appetite suppressor for those who don't want to eat too much. You keep saying that you don't want to have to. So you take this every day for 7 days. And for some, if you are wrestling with too much obesity, where you're 100 pounds overweight or 50 pounds overweight or so, then you want to take it every day for 21 days at least. Put it in tea, take it in the afternoon or noon or whatever time you sip on your tea. And this will do your body good. Pass it on. This is what also I use to help support bring my children's godfather out of coma as well. And so it was the only food because they were giving them the Pediasure, and the PETA is not sure. Okay. We're going to leave that there. And then last but not least, we have the famous sea moss. I have the flake and I have the powder. And yes, price for all the powders now all of these are now, they're right at $40 now is where we are at, you all. I had to because they went up on everything. So all the packages cost $40. The liquids cost $40. And preferably I don't have to go up anymore because y'all, it costs. That's all I got to say. It costs. And so I have to make sure that I'm at least able to be able to get back enough to be able to get shipping in enough time, because as you all know, it's the wintertime and I may not be able to get in the orders in enough time. And so making sure that I have or not selling them for so low to the point to where I have to wait 2 to 3 months just to get a return to be able to order more is not wise. It's not smart business wise at all, you all. But nevertheless, you're just keep in mind you're getting a month's supply, and you are getting the most organic, natural, potent ones because they're selling. I look through the stats, y'all. They're selling all of this stuff, and you are getting the artificial brand where you're only getting a little bit of the benefits of it. Mines are all potent, all natural, deriving, don't come mixed with no artificial nothing. And so that means that you take a drop, you're going to be able to tell the difference. And so that's the beauty thing. So you know your money is being well spent. And then all of my proceeds, you all, are going right back into my daughters. Najee and Jalees support system to help those with special needs children and mentally delayed families, to help them to be able to get started with health coaching, and to have to aim to go to and to teach them and to send out health products to them, because as you know, that shifts people's life. It's very stressful for people to be taking care for caregivers and parents that have to take care of special needs children and young adults. I have several that tune in and that I consultate, and it gets very expensive. So the more healthier they can get them, even if they don't fully recover, you all, the more they can go out and feel free to do a little work and have a life too, because that's important. That's stressful on most parents and caregivers when their loved ones are sick and they are the caregiver, and here it is, they have to sit back and watch them being pumped with meds over and over again, and then that takes away from their life quality and the things that they can do as well. And so with these things, I would like to be able to get to the point with the foundation. The purpose of the foundation would be with the proceeds being what it is. So thank you all for those who all have sent in donations. It will be to help give them make sure that they have what they need to help their loved ones become more healthier, because that helps them be able to get more better child care. Because you know, just like for instance ADHD, autism spectrum, the attention will help in that area with them with this. And so the attention will be um, $40 for the attention. The mental boost, you all, would be 60, because it's quite a bit. And without mental clarity, you all, and the boost that we need to maybe think straight, think right, and helping with vision and cognitive, that's everything, y'all. That's why we have, the truth be told, that's why we have so many accidents. A lot of people are not paying attention, and a lot of people are getting drained, especially if you work night shift. So I'm here to motivate you all to just think about these things that I have that really, really, really would help you out, not just for the flu season and the wintertime, but just with your overall health, so that you all can defeat your adversary that's out here, that's ready to see your demise. What the scripture say, come to steal, kill, and to destroy. Well, I want to see none of my brothers and sisters destroyed. And with that being said, it's good to see. Hey, that's Candy. Hey, good to see you, Mr. Lauren. The mental health boost would be so helpful. Yes, especially when you're in college. And then the creative mind. Think about it, y'all. The creative mind that a lot of us have. A lot of us, thanks so much for saying that, Sister Lauren. You know, the artisticness and things of that nature. When you got a very creative mind, mental boost will help. Man, have you flown like never before. They're like, man, how you think of that? How you come up with that? It was like, hey, because I got that mental boost. So yeah, so I look forward. I know I got a lot going on in my mind, so I'm gonna hold out for a second with the mental boost. I think I'll take it when it's time to draft my book. That's what I have to do with that, because I'm like, oh wee. So y'all tell me, how are you doing? How did y'all make it through the weekend? Talk to me. Like, share on this Motivation Monday. Y'all will know what motivated me this time. It was not just getting in the natural health products. And anyone have any questions about how much anything costs again, feel free to let me know. I will showcase again. Hey, this is Dorothy. I will showcase again, and I'll say in about the next 30 minutes or maybe a little sooner as people fall in, because I know some don't go back and double check the things that we have. So I'm gonna do it again, because I see some falling back in again. You all, the zinc has come in. It's liquefied. $40 for the zinc. That's a good price for all natural zinc, and it got a sweet taste to it, y'all. Like, I took that, and I already feel the draining from everything, whatever was in me from over the weekend. It's already happening. I can feel it. I can hear it in my voice. The B12, we got more artists of the B12 in for your energy. Elderberry in the house. Tastes delicious. Drop under the tongue. Helps kill off cold, flu, good headaches. Overall, and boosting the immune system. Y'all know about that elderberry. The colloidal silver, like water, you don't think that's doing nothing. Mental clarity, sinus, headaches, vision. I also have some that most definitely have taken this for eye drops as well. Those of y'all that don't want to be on those artificial eye drops and you don't see no help with the inflammation for cataracts and things of that nature. Know your doctor's not going to subscribe to it because it's not their field. They are not naturopaths. They do not have the experience of working with different ones with colloidal silver because it's just not their field, y'all. This is it is what it is. It's no different from someone. If you go to a beautician, sisters or brothers, and you notice they only do perms and other dyes mostly. They don't. They'll tell you, I don't do natural hair. Some of them tell you, I don't do natural hair. That's the difference. So they don't know how to upkeep the natural hair. That's the difference. Hey, Uncle, good to see you. Thank my Uncle the best. So yeah, so I got the whole new line up in y'all, the mental boost. I know you like that from memory, Uncle. I got it in the house. I think I am going to go ahead and send you all a bottle. You just need you all to send in shipping the handling fee, and so that you guys can get this in. Because anybody with suffering from any type of lacking memory, you want to be able to brainstorm. And I know you be wanting to make sure you get them sermons going, even though I know you've been at it for a long time now. So I will be sending you all that. And so it'll be good for you. And send my love to Auntie too, Uncle. Please send my love to Auntie and the rest of the family. Tell them I love them. But yeah, so I have that in, and then I have the attention for those who need to stay focused when you want to read the study, Uncle. So that you all know. So it looks like I'm gonna have to put together a whole package for you all to send out to you all. You all know, some of you all know, I'm chatting in with my Uncle Frank. He helped raise me, and whatever y'all motivation that y'all see that I got. He's I said it a while back. He's been very, very, very instrumental in my life, for his prayer, for his structure, for his showing me what the elders of the family and just as a father figure has um, um, has imparted a lot of wisdom unto me and a lot of positive support. And so those of y'all don't have it, I pray that you all get that in your life. Seek for it, ask God to give it to you because it will help you through all life changing situations to have good mentorship, good teachers. And y'all know I'm big on you got to respect your elders. I've watched that so much on these lines and seen how disrespectful different ones have been. And not gonna call any names. And it blows me away. It really blows me away because there is no longevity in that. There's no longevity. So I'd like to inspire you all that while you're working on your health and wellness and getting in these elixirs and helping me to support me in purchasing these vitamins and different note that is going back to help other families and just to merely to pay for products. And I'm doing it now because I think as of either by the end of this month or by the 1st of November, I'll be working with churches that want to have it. Because you all know that's where I come from. It's my spiritual background comes from. I'll be working with quite a bit of them and pastors and different ones that want to start teaching um, the members how to better take care of themselves for their health and wellness, so they can stop thinking that it's just the full responsibility of the pastors today and leaders to take and heal their bodies when they're not eating right and not taking care of their own temples. That's very stressful, you all, to put it into place on one person. And yes, I know about the teachings, pray your food and it'll be all right. And then now you look up, everybody still got diabetes, diagnosed with high blood pressure, Alzheimer's, cancer, and all that. But come on, y'all, how long are we going to sit back and blame somebody else that is not with you? Your pastor don't feed you. They got a family to take care of them. They got to take care of themselves. We grown. Do you call back and once you get grown and off your own, you call back and tell your mom and daddy, "What, mom and daddy, can you take care of me right now? Because I'm not feeling good," and you know that they still working and got a life and may have other children. No, you don't. You find out what you need to do. Whether some of y'all go to the doctor or some of y'all tune in to things like this, and you find out what it is that the body needs and what the source of vitamins and liquids and herbs that the body needs to help heal itself. So just lose your little common sense. I'd like to motivate y'all today on this Motivational Monday. Like, share, like, share. To those who all that needs a little boost of inspiration to take care of yourself from a spiritual and natural standpoint, you all. Sandra, look, you say that was funny, huh? No, you mama king. But there are something to do. I say, man, don't get upset, brothers that tune in. I know a lot of y'all tune in later on because y'all at work. But y'all do it to y'all at work. So, man, I know my son, he just as strong and as vivacious as he want to be. And just as handsome as he want to be. But oh boy, when that boy gets sick, all the few times that he got on him and he turned into a 2-year-old. Oh mama. Oh ma. Oh ma. Oh what you got? I was like, oh really? Oh, you were just running through here and just doing your thing and flexing and you know what you mean? I'm like, why you ain't no little boy no more? Boy, get if you don't take that ginger and come take this stuff and go on out somewhere and act like a big baby. Okay, I know it may be because I'm a health and wellness practitioner. I get it, but still, I've heard plenty of cases of men doing that to their wives too. It just I've heard it, I've seen it, I have experienced it. So y'all have to look, take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. Only you are the only one that's with you. Nobody's walking around to someone, come here, Paula. Here, let me feed you this. Let me give you this soup. Cause you got, look, I see you got the sniffles. Let me come over and wipe your nose. No, that's what we do with children. And I get an amen. That's what you do with children, y'all. So I motivate y'all to think about it. If y'all don't want to be no burden and don't want to be having nobody sitting there shifting their whole day and their time and stuff with y'all, do what is necessary and take care of yourself. That's what this Motivational Monday is about. And I'm sitting here, I was thinking about myself when I was in a place. If y'all see me breathing, you see that I'm kind of a little lax and my eyes is getting a little what's kind. I have tried all this stuff and I know I'm finna have a burst of energy right after this because I can feel it. I can feel it draining everything out of me to reboot my whole system. When I tell you this stuff is potent, it is potent. It works. Do you hear me? It doesn't matter how healthy you are. If anything, you recognize it faster when you're healthier. You recognize when something is good. And I've always told you I would use my own self, not as the term guinea pig, but as experiment and try things for myself before I would recommend it to you all because I want to know myself that's good. I don't just get on the phone and talk to manufacturers for hours in, and I mean this hours. If you just like how we're speaking, I'm talking to them, making sure they put everything in. I'm doing my research. I'm doing everything I need to sign. And whenever I get a chance to, I go out there too and making sure that everything is put in there right. I don't be playing on it, y'all. Because live, I don't have time for nobody coming back to me. Dr. Seth, what you recommended me. No, you're not going to come at me like that. I'm like, the devil is a lie and ain't no truth in it. I know what I gave you was good. I know. I know because I took it. I know because we have enough testimonies. So yeah, so y'all know what to do. So any y'all done falling off and on Sunday or on the weekend, and y'all know y'all been eating all the little ding dongs and hot dogs and fried chicken and fried fish and all this other stuff, and now your system all clouded up, or you might be constipated. You already know what to do, y'all. Get your colon cleansed. I got it back here on display. Get your colon cleansed. Get the cleansing out that gut. And y'all moody, you gassy, you trap gas and all that, make you feel like your back hurting, make you feel like you about to have a heart attack. I was in a meeting last night and it wound up rolling a little late, and the brother needed he bless his heart, he had a good spirit about him, but uh the two and the sister that I was with, and then the brother, they working on their health and wellness, and I'm getting asked questions with it was for another meeting, you all. But of course, health and wellness come up because I'm a health and wellness practitioner uh, for the organization that I'm involved with. And so they asked some questions, and the brother is a news he's a postal guy, and he's telling us how he's ripping and running all the time, and how he did get the C back when it first broke out. His immune system was shut down. He said both of them stated that they had lost their taste bud for a whole year. I'm like, oh God. Oh wow. The other one said they lost their taste bud for a whole year and a half. And I'm like, wow. But I noticed what they were saying. They lost their taste bud for the artificial food. They didn't say, one said that they kept smelling um, uh, uh, celery and parsley. I said, well, that was your body asking for those things that help um, cleanse your system if it was asking for that. And she's like, oh, okay, yeah, I didn't know. And she was like, it wouldn't let her eat nothing else. When I say the body is designed to heal itself, it is if we allow it to. God knew exactly what he was doing, y'all, when he created us. And no, I know life and death lies. God controls life and death. I get that. However, when we don't do right by our bodies, y'all, we do. You can help. I'm a firm believer that you can help speedy up the process through the disobedience once this knowledge has been brought towards you. Once, they say the day that you hear my voice, meaning that I'm speaking through a brother and sister to try to help you. It says, harden not your heart. It is a sin to not take care of his temple. It's a sin not to take care of your mind and your spirit. And what I mean by sin, I don't mean that to throw a guilt trip on nobody, but I mean it's wrong for you not to, and you know how to, or you've been informed how to. Because I know I've talked to a lot of my Christian brothers and sisters, and well, not a lot. Let me take that back. Not a lot, because thank God it's more of awareness today, and a lot of them. And so, but there's just been a few to say, well, the Bible said that you're not supposed to judge no man or what he may eat or drink. And I was like, now, mind you, they didn't know I was a little scholar back in the day. Hey there, brothers. Hey, Brother Sean. And I'm like, oh, okay. Uh, Let me look at the word. It said what? The Bible said not to judge you for what you may eat or drink. I said the key word was judge. I'm not judging you. I'm not even condemning you to hell. For those who believe that it's one, I'm merely trying to help teach you. It said not find that scripture for me, where it didn't say that we're not supposed to warn one another or help teach or share information with one another. That is good. If you love your brother and sister, you will share that is good for them as far as their health and wellness, spiritually and naturally. So ain't nothing wrong with that, y'all. So don't get caught up with those who start to feel guilty because they see you better taking care of yourself, especially during a time like this, and where they slowly but surely wanted to um, try to implement. But if you notice, it's not as much aggressiveness as at this point about it. So they're going to try to wait. They're going to try to wait it out. I'm watching the process. So, and so thankfully, so many found out that what they were recommending was not helpful to them. Give me 1 second, y'all. Make sure this is tied up. Give me 1 second. Okay, I didn't want that to make sure that was plugged in so they don't go out on you all. Hey there, that was my former teacher, good man, a pastor minister. Yeah, and so that's not Ain't nothing wrong with sharing good information with our loved ones and with the brothers and sisters. How else are you supposed to be your brother? I mean, your brother and keeper, and that means sisters too. How else do you do? How else do you show love if you're not trying to share something with them that would be helpful for them? And yeah, and we know a lot of people when it comes down to it being a product and money getting involved. A lot of times it's not about the money. A lot of times it is about, oh yeah, I'm gonna tell off and put the devil shade. A lot of times it is because they want to get that money. Yeah, I said it. A lot of times it is, but that's not the case with me. I asked God already in advance. I was like, even though I had to shift everything, even though my income was blocked, I told you all it had been stripped for 6 months. I said I stood my ground. The faith of God kicked into me. I said, okay, Father, even if you bless when these other funds come in, and I don't have what and I'm low. It's my lowest that I ever been since I was a teenager. When it's time for you to show me and bless me to be able to get the best of products to our people. I don't want to have to be charging $100 and all this other stuff just for a living. I want you to provide what I need. I told just like that. I said, I need for your word to stand true that he would provide all your needs according to his riches and his glory. And I can promise you, he did just that, y'all. And so I didn't, that's the reason why I didn't have to overly up my prices because he did it. He took care of me. And some of you all did too. Some of you all had sent in love offerings and tokens and donations, and I had appreciated that so much. You all know who you are, and I'm like, oh wow, and I'm like, no. Somebody said, well, you need to go before the people and ask them every day. The devil is a lie. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. If he blessed me to make it up until this point before, and then he can bless me to make it after. It's according to your faith, be it unto you. And faith without works is dead. So I know I'd already put in the work, and I knew I was going to keep on doing the work. So why would I need to be worried about if whether or not my needs was going to be provided? It had no need to worry about that, y'all. And so that's like, somebody, I had someone to say to me, you need to charge 4 to 5 times for your products. I said, what? I'm serious. I was like, huh? And I know, kudos to anyone that's your thing. That's what you do. Y'all can get by with that. And then, okay, then I guess it is what it is. But for me, no, I said, no, that's price gouging. I wouldn't want to have to pay some 4 or 5 like I'm paying for it. And here it is. I know why I'm doing that. I know I'm doing it because I done got myself into some financial trouble and issues, and I'm trying to make y'all pay for it. Mm-hmm. I say that for other people. No, my conscience wouldn't let me do that like that. No, no, that means you need to get out, go get you a job somewhere. You need to go. Yeah, I said it. You need to go find something else to do than to be trying to take the medicine foods of God and the herbs and the good natural things that He gave and up in the charge that much to where all of a sudden now you can't. And yes, if you got a lot of employees, I get it. Big corporations, a lot of times they can do it, but a lot of times too, most time y'all with them, they already have the capital to pull it off, so they don't have to either. They don't have to either. We just live in a greedy country. We live in a state of greed. That's just called what it is. People are not just being greedy with food. We're not just gluttony and being greedy with drugs. We're being greedy with money. I'm going to say it again, for the love of money is the root to all evil, to the point to where people expect you to compensate for their evil doing. Make you pay for that evil. I bet you if some of y'all knew that certain things that you were investing in, that if you knew that those individuals was part of a sex slave trafficking, you wouldn't dare invest anything in them. Yeah, I said it. You wouldn't dare. You'll be going through that. Let me see. Is this company part of this? You'll be thinking about it. You're like, no. All of a sudden, I mean, if that's not what you do, that's not what you for. And I'm certified in that as well too. And so that's something that no, I'm always looking. I'm always looking. Sometimes I don't even check the clothes that I get. I'm like, what the, who is this? I'll take a Google this person right here for me. Since y'all won't use Google so much, Google what you are investing in, who you invested in. That's what I'm gonna motivate you all to do. Start Googling. They're like, wait a minute, what that person? Wait a minute, wait a minute, they believe in slaughtering animals. Wait a minute, oh, okay, I see. Oh, they drug handlers. You're not gonna want to invest nothing in there. You got options now. You don't have to. Oh, they into trying to get little teenage girls and marry off to little teenage girls, so to speak. Oh, they into abusing and using women as slaves. I see. Yeah, I'm telling you, and it's all underneath the umbrella of spirituality and I'm trying to help you all, and that's not good. And I'm like, oh my God, I had to I got to blow the trumpet on that. I was like, no, so y'all be careful. You be careful. Thank you, brother. Y'all be careful. The Bible said that we're not supposed to touch not a one, do no harm to no little one. It'd be better that you be hung by a millstone. You know what I mean? That means it'd be better that you get hung. A lot of us, especially melanated people, we get mad thinking about getting hung. Oh, they lynched my what y'all back in the day. Don't get me wrong. I get it. That's your uncle. That's your father. That was your granddaddy, cousin. But come on now. I'm not condoning slavery. But question is, can we say that nothing ungodly was being done? I'm taking it there, y'all. When the mind ain't right. If somebody who's got caught up, you raping somebody's child, look, yeah, there go the country coming out. The father get to you, yeah, you're gonna get hemmed up. You're gonna get hemmed up. And so all I'm saying is that we have to be very mindful, and it's the reason why I get all these type of things: mental boosts, mental clarity, attention. This is why I focus on health and wellness, and why I stress that you gotta pray just to make it today. That God give you guidance. This is part of the Motivational Monday. It's not just about eating healthy food, and I've been watching that type of stuff too. Yes, it's a pandemic. Yes, it's horrible how we are not doing right because by our bodies and our temples that God has given us, and it is because we have been enticed. It is because the strong illusion through the commercials and all this have come about and made you think that you was getting something that tastes good and that is good for you. It is. But come on now, we got information. We have the informational stage now. How long can we use that as an excuse? I tell you, we can keep on doing that. Just as much as you can sit there and say, well, you know what? I went out there and I stole that person's husband, wife because the preacher did it. Huh? The pastor wasn't doing right neither, so that's why I did it. What? No. It is true that certain behaviors the spirits can jump on, into your mind and body, but I'm reminded of a scripture in James that says that we're drawn away of our own lust and enticement, and I believe that. Somebody said, how you get on that? That's sure. Because this is all part of when you're being mindful about taking care of your health and wellness, and then you're adding a spiritual component as well, it's going to help you in all areas of life. It will give you more morals. It will help you think to how to treat your brother and your sister. It will help you to love one another better because you're able to think clear, because you feel better and you're healthy. And now that means you are better. You automatically, it equals you seeking out how to be healthy minded and be a good person overall. My God, of course, this does not apply to those who's doing it because they just want to help me out with the word. We got no kids here. I think all the children going to school, right? Sexy. Another word that's overrated as far as I'm concerned. Because everything that folks is called sexy ain't sexy. Y'all got me going. We on Motivational Monday. Like, share, like, share. Yep, I said the word sexy. Look at the root word is sex. What? Lust of the eye, lust of the flesh, the pride of life. This is not something, you all, that we need to be focusing on with all of this excessiveness that we got going on. But why come you can't? Because you got all these parasites and all parasites and eating all these toxic meats. All of those, these have beastly mentalities. It is true. You do become what you eat. So every time you look up, think about it. You eating pork all the time. The sex hormones get all done because the pigs are very, very high in sexual dates. They're always trying to reproduce. In China, y'all going to these so-called Chinese shops and all this other stuff. They got rats in there. Rats always, they don't die, they multiply. Rats, I thought, well, Dr. Shelton is cooked. How is that possible? The DNA. The DNA. And my God, for those of y'all that like to eat steak, not some of you all, and talking about some medium rare. Yeah, you're gonna be medium rare, all right. I'm just saying. That's the blood there of that animal that was slaughtered. That was slaughtered. And that mentality, now you wonder why you thinking about murdering somebody. Ain't nobody done nothing to you. You murdering. You waking up with dreams thinking about killing somebody. Or you waking up, got to go cut on Netflix so you can see something that's got something to do with murdering. I'm telling you, go a whole week, just a week, without eating that dead flesh that was slaughtered and murdered. You'll find that they'll start simmering down. You won't have as many of those type of thoughts, those toxic, demonic thoughts at all. I promise you. You get that mental boost. You get that attention. You get a hold to that B12 to give you energy. Before you know it, you'll be trying to work out. Your mind will be focused on working out and going to help the homeless, going to help the elder, or just to do your job, whatever your job is, y'all. That's what we're supposed to be doing. All right? Yeah, that's right, Sister Candy. Y'all know. Yeah, then y'all go. Y'all know how I get. There you go again. Y'all got grandmama coming out. I have to, when I hear myself, I hit, speaking the high pitch, just think so quickly about my grandmother Wallace, or Murder Wallace. She had that high voice. Hell no. And so I'm just saying, y'all, we have to do better, y'all. We have to, that word that so many of us don't like, it's called accountability. You can't like somebody so much or be wrestling with so much insecurities until you sit there and go along with any and everything. You can't. Some people texting to me sometime and calling, well, what if it's your mate? Then you better get on your knees and start praying. You better seek some counseling. I did. And now you'll know whether or not you can make it or not with that, because they will accept it. They'll keep doing it. You'll know exactly what you is. Not for me. As for me in my house, I'm like, oh, if I got to take on a lot of toxicity and I got to take on extra demons that I didn't assign to, that wasn't necessarily assigned to me, that I didn't ask for. I don't know about y'all, but I told y'all before, I pray that the Lord, if I can't handle it, that you remove it. That's what I do. Now, for somebody else can pay, well, Lord, give me strength so I can subdue this. Good for you. If you get the strength to do it, all praises be to God. Get the strength. I'm not knocking that at all, because it's a beautiful thing when two can walk together and agree. It was the original order for family. It was the original foundation. But today, what we got going on here today, and we wonder why people are afraid to get married, and we wonder why folks is hesitant, and why we have the minds and our broken families. It is because of mental dysfunction, unhealthy behavior that usually turn into sexual behavior, misconduct, eating behavior disorders, and then eventually it turns into verbal or physical abuse. That's the order when you don't take care of yourself. And then, my God, as you all know, I'm a certified drug counselor. My God, if you're dealing with someone with narcotics that's on prescription drugs that's been overdosed with it, and then we're not going to get on the sugar, y'all. The same outcome. I know what I'm talking about. Those demons are relentless. And you wonder, all you said, man, that woman crazy. Let me go ahead and get up out of here. Oh man, she going through menopause. Well, man, you go through menopause. Well, you get moody and swinging too. And I'm telling you now, that's if it means you saving your life, that's not yours to go to waste. Yeah, I'm reminded of a scripture that says, "Save yourself from this untoward generation." Now, that don't mean for those of us that have children. Don't go misquoting me today. That don't mean for those of you that have family and children that you get a chance to throw away your kids, or you get a chance, or you're not going to be held responsible for them. Yeah, I got a separate dealing with you with that. Now, if you're able to put them in good hands, a better care, then that's one thing. That's I think God have mercy on those of us who do that. I come from a family where some had to send them to auntie, send them to grandma because they needed to get themselves together, or send them to the other parent. That's fine. But if you don't have a village for that child and you just up and leaving them because you're being selfish, that's not right. That's gonna come back on you. Yeah, so we got to get it together. This is the reason why I come before you all on Motivational Monday. Like, share. And then, look, let's get that mind healthy and right. Let's get the praying. Let's get the spirit right. Let's be our brother and sister's keeper. This is part of it. Health and wellness is your health and wellness naturally is to help you feel better and have the energy that you need in the life and that more abundantly. But then the spiritual aspect of it, the divine nature of this is that it helps you to have more better morals. Meaning, even if you were tested and you were a whoremonger, or you were one that that like going around starting fights, or like busting or just starting chaos, it's supposed to help you think better. It's supposed to help, and especially if you add prayer to it, Lord, I don't want to climb today. Don't let me, you got to go into that more. It helps that mind to think in a way, because when you're healthy, I'm going to tell you right now, you don't want to be a part of chaos because you feel too good in a natural way. You feel too good spiritually. Some ask me all the time, well, Dr. said, well, what if you wasn't raised? You're grown now. You can go grab a Bible. You can go grab something spiritual. You can go to a sanctuary somewhere and get you some help. They got them all online now too. You gotta be careful what you getting online, because what we portray out here on this live stream, they don't necessarily mean that that's what you're living behind closed doors. Unfortunately, but if it's something that can help you, then we are without an excuse. Because we got a lot of people now speaking positive life into you, and you'll know because when you try it, it's going to work. That's the reason why we're without an excuse. All right, y'all. This is Motivational Monday. Those of you all that want, I'm gonna put into the chat the 618 number for you all to call in. If there's any questions, any concerns, any questions about health and wellness, or thoughts about anything that causes distress, you can type that in and I will answer it. Thank you so much, Dr. Butler, for the prayers. Thank you so much. I wish if you let me know whenever you're ready to come on for the chat to give your testimony and the For Life. I did already promote the For Lives. Dr. Butler, you all, the one that's on Facebook now, is the one that helped introduce me to the For Life, a beautiful soul, works with children, mentorship, many businesses, limousine business, pastor. He's just the overall really excellent, beautiful friend and big brother to me in Christ, and I just love him dearly. And so he is the one that told me about the For Life. I remembered it years ago when I was a CNA at 19. I remember seeing some of the people with it and didn't know what it was, and wind up seeing him again at a meeting, at a board meeting, and he had it and he was introducing it, and so that's how I found out about that. All right, thank you so much. Peace and love to you, Sister Dorothy. I hope you all got any of your questions answered. If anybody called in, Sister Carter, if you tune in and you let me know. I'm sorry I missed you yesterday. You all, I don't. I'm usually on Sabbath and Sundays. I'm usually in the service, or either working on getting shipment and things of that nature together. If I'm not at a speaking engagement or event, so if you can't get me on Saturdays and Sundays, then that's why. That's usually not my regular hour operation. However, some of you all know if you call in and something urgent and I feel it, I will pick up. I will pick up sometimes. So I'm like I said, I'm big on wanting to be led by the Spirit. That because life don't just stop just because we hit a weekend. Health and wellness and things of nature don't always stop. So if it's something urgent, then I do my best to get back to you all. So if somebody that reached out to me on Friday said, "Could we get?" Was that you, Sister Dorothy? Is everything okay with your daughter? If so, then I do have room in the schedule today for a consultation. Correct me if I'm wrong, or was it Sister Diane Bell? Somebody reached out to me. I'm not in the phone to look to see right now. But if it was, then just know. So that's why it's good for you all to tune in. If ever you're reaching out and you're not able to get me, then please do understand. I'm human. I can miss some things too. Just because I got all these goodies don't mean that I can't. It's just because I got a full schedule, as you all know, and very, very busy life. Nothing slowed down just because my life changed. If anything, things sped up. And if anything, I got my hands just as full, if not more. It's just now it's with a lot more structure and a lot of what the Most High blessed me or had in store for me before I did my whole family and children and things of that nature. So I'm right back where I started with take care of my people. And I need you to take care of my people and do your part. And so that's where I'm at. So meaning my job is not slacked up at all. Less stress for sure. Thank God. I'm thankful for that. Less stress. Uh, yes, less stress. I'm gonna make sure that I do that right. So anyone has anything to say? If not, I'm going to tune out here in about 15 minutes. I'm putting in the chat the number for those who are on this on here on YouTube that wants to know to call in. Did I do that right? Anyone? Any questions about prices for the new mental boost and the attention for ADHD, or just for those who get easily distracted because you got a lot going on? Asking for our college students, school students, people that's working, got intense jobs, and you notice you get distracted a lot. Putting it in. All right, we in there. Let me see, can I add it in there for y'all? Hey there, Auntie Tracy, how you doing? Ah, yeah, I already showed. I got the new attention and the mental boost in. Got to show that I got it in slicker form, y'all. It is $60 for the mental boost, and then it's 50 for the attention. Everything tastes good, y'all. That's all I got the zinc in. for y'all. The zinc drops for the boosting the immune system. I got the more B12. That's sweet tasting elderberry. Got the elderberry in, all of the liquids, and the colloidal silver, and the chlorophyll drops. Somebody's asked me, I got a brother that's going to be on. He's going to do the before and after. He'll be coming through. He's on one of the organization boards. Yeah, I'm glad I saw you. You just triggered my thought. He'll be coming in. He's a mailman, and he's going to come in. He has a very good spirit, and he likes to joke around, but he needs to lose some weight, y'all, to get himself healthy because he's still on his Kool-Aid and all that other stuff. And so we're going to do it before and after of him. And so I may be showcasing him soon. And we going to see how Brahman. We going to see how Brahman's going. And I'm only smiling because he's always joking, he always has a pretty positive spirit. And I'm thinking about how he was about, so what you talking about? What you talking about? He grabbed his belly, talking about, so what you talking about? I'm real good in his shape, and that belly out there like he 10 months pregnant. And he talking about, so what you talking about? I look good today. I really look good there. I don't know what y'all talking about. Did you see how shape I'm in? And so that's his type of personality. And so the head of our board member said we want to use you as the poster. We gonna put you on Dr. Chef 30-day off colon purifier and a plan so we can do it before and after for our health segment that we're going to do, which I will be airing that on Facebook or YouTube. We're gonna do a health program come next month. And I'm just looking at, I was like, I love it when people are, not depressed about it, because I know it can be challenging. But his spirit was pretty cool about it. And I said, yeah, I got some stuff for you. And you'll be passing up that mail a whole lot faster by the time I get finished with you. He loves to travel and do so much. And so I'm like, I'm really excited about it to see his before and after. I believe he's going to do it. He's going to succeed. Our goal is get him to at least drop about a good 20, 30 pounds, because we know that he is highly constipated. So I'm motivated, y'all. I'm not laughing at him being constipated. I'm just thinking about how he's a rejuvenated type of personality where he's constantly, trying to, laugh it off. And, he's just used to, because he has a good life. And that's not as common among our men today. And so I'm like, hats off to you, bro. But we want to keep you around a little longer so that you can do even more better work. We want to keep him around so you can do more better work. And, he keeps saying, even though he's 70 pounds overweight, and he, talking about some, yeah, but I'm regular though. I'm regular. I use the restroom all the time. I'm regular. Oh yeah, I'm regular. Yeah. And so, mind you, this is after he done told us that he eat about 12 to 20 chicken wings and mac and cheese and all this other stuff. And he said, but I have bowel movement there. I said, yeah. And so before I could get it out, the other sister said, yeah, you just pushed out the first 3 chicken wings. Said the other 10 is trapped up in there. And so we going back and forth. This is just last night, y'all. We had a late meeting. And I'm thinking to myself, Lord, bless me to be able to help the brother man to stay on a track, because he's not too far from the office. And so it should work out just fine. So I look forward to introducing you all. So you are, and then too, I know that his liver is getting bad because he got the dark eyes underneath his eyes. And he was like, nah, these dark eyes come from my daddy. Nah, I used to see my daddy eyes. I said, well, your father's, unfortunately, brother, your father's liver is bad too. And it was just the way he was doing it. He knew he was being silly. He's like, no. And I'm like, okay. I said, okay, brother, we just gonna help you out. We are our brother's keeper, and we gonna help you out, okay? And so that's where I'm at with how I view helping out our brothers and sisters. So I can only imagine when he gets healthy, when we put him on his 30-day challenge to get healthy. imagine how beautiful and how rejuvenated his spirit would be if he's like this while he's unhealthy. Then can you just imagine how much better he'll be when he's healthy? Trust me, I know you all. Yeah, some of you all know. Some demons come from out of this world. Hey there, kingdom minded. I'm so sad my aunt has been put on hospice for cancer, and the doctors are saying in a day now the family is to cooperate with me, the only give her fruits and vegetables. I gave her watermelon, and she kept it due. Oh, bless her heart. Was kingdom minded woman. We're going to say a prayer. That's a good time for me to shift. We're going to say a prayer, and I'm gonna the good thing is that I do have liquids that if you want to try and use those, that's the best thing to go underneath the tongue. I got very powerful things that will help kill off a lot of the cancerous cells to help promote healthy cells here. If you are interested, call in to the 618 number 388-8100. I'm going to say a short prayer, you all, for her right now. Father, we thank you so much right now for blessing us all to come before you again, giving us breath in our bodies on this Motivational Monday. But thank you for the sister that is reaching out right now in the midst of her sorrow. We ask that you uplift her heart, encourage her spirit. Let her know that you are still on the throne, that you won't put no more on her than she can bear. We ask that you to help her to understand that we are just messengers and we can only help out where we are allowed to help out. So ease the pain, comfort her heart, and we ask that you send healing to her auntie, Father, and to help change the minds, preferably to change the minds of the other family members so that they can get on board. But we know that anytime we see our loved ones sick, and it looks like it's the end, we know discouragement come. So whatever the outcome is, Father, we pray that you give her strength to continue to fight the good fight of faith and to do what all she can do to help, but to not leave her in sorrow or in pain. At least, Father, we know that no matter what the outcome, she knows that she's done her part. And we ask that you continue to just work on the minds and the spirit of the ones that are lacking in faith, with making sure that they be a help to their loved one in a time of need, to help them eat more healthier. We ask right now, we love you and we appreciate you. In the name of Jesus, we pray. Amen. All right. All right, sister, please feel free to call in. I just put the number in the chat, the 618-388-8100 number. I just put that in there. And so you can call in. I'll let you know what I have and what you can use for her when she's in that state. It's up to you. I can relate. I had an auntie that was put in rehabilitation hospice, and we was able to get her out of the hospital. Unfortunately, at the time when I was en route to get to my auntie, someone had gave about a daughter, my eldest daughter, some even though I sent the list of foods, they had given her the wrong foods. It caused her severe constipation to the point to where she was starting to turn blue. So she had to be rushed to the hospital for the first time in years, into the ER for the first time actually. And I wound up having to do about face. I had to right literally in mid of going to there, trying to get to my aunt. I had to turn around and go and see about my daughter and make sure that they wasn't going to try to perform an emergency surgery on her, thinking that she was it was more than just constipation. And so in the midst of me doing that, turning back for my daughter, my auntie had transitioned. So I want to encourage you and motivate you to not to give up, sister. At least it's a blessing that you're able to be there to feed your aunt what she needs, and at least whatever the outcome is, you don't have to worry about that being on your hands. And that's the best that I can do. Just know that you're there, and that's what matters. With our loved ones, it's love that conquers all. When it's healing in love. And if for some reason the body gives out, then at least you know you have the image and you have the knowing that you was not the relative, you were not the one that was causing her to be more sick, but you were there to help promote good health and wellness and love and tender care to her. And so please take comfort in that. take comfort, because I've been there too, and I know how important it is. And that's a lifesaver. That helps us not to stress. Okay, that helps us tremendously not to stress when you know that you're doing all you can do to help your loved ones. She is the modern day fitness prophetess. We all should take heed to every word she says. Oh, bless your heart, doctor. Bless your heart, Dr. Brian. I appreciate that. And so, we all know that we this is the season. Just remember, this is the season that that this let's just be realistic. This is the season that we will encounter more and more of our loved ones leaving and transitioning, whether it be to chronic disease, whether it be to accidents, because this is a time when most of us are remembering loved ones that are gone on. Now, you all know that I qualify to speak on this because the 1 year anniversary of my daughter, Najee, will be December 13th, and it will be here. And I've been constantly thinking about what am I going to do during that time? I've had to think about it because I've never gone a year without my daughter. 24 years. I've never gone a year without her. And so I'm telling you what I'm thinking to do. And I'll have no type of profound, or no elixir. Now I got some things now that can knock you out naturally. Help you get through those times and those anniversaries, you all. Of those of y'all that have lost loved ones or their loved ones have transitioned on. But I I I have to be honest to tell you, it's prayer, it's thinking on the good times, good memories. This is part of mental health and wellness, you all. You know, getting a memorial book like I have, like now I got pictures that I'm gonna put together for a booklet, to just remember the good life, the life and her spirit that she had. And these things need to be done. Some of y'all don't want pictures. It may be sayings. Write the sayings that they had there, or it could be you wanting to go out to help somebody else during the time of need. That may be the time that you want to consider volunteering your time to go feed the homeless or go visit a hospital. Some of you all have ministerial license and certificates, and you're not using it. You're not using it. Use it, or you lose it. That's all I can say. It's like you can make it. We're all making it through this. This is part of life. This is the cycle of life. And so that's what I have now. Now, on the flip side, I'm telling you what I do. I do too. A lot of times I just go and do something relaxing. If you can afford to go on the trip, you can afford to get away. This is part of Motivational Monday. You all have to motivate you all to think about what all you can do that's simple to survive these trying times at the end of the year. Like, share for anyone that you think that this will help. And I'll get certain favorite, nice, not unhealthy comfort foods and drinks that I like. And during that time, I like to spend it with people that are very supportive, that don't bring about a lot of negative energy or negative spirits around me. That's the time when some of you might just need to just cut your phone off altogether. Shut it down. Shut it down, because sometimes when you're having a lot of people, you okay, it makes you think about it. Then you go in and you start getting sad and started getting depressed, and now you're having a fit, and shift your whole day. That's not what our loved ones would want from us. Come on, y'all, think about it. You've been left here for a reason. That means you still have work to do. That means that we still have work to do. That means that your journey has not ended. That means it's more for you to do if you're still here. Everything that God has given life to, He gave it to us for a purpose. It's important that you take each day to learn what that purpose is. I was just talking to someone not too long ago, and and uh I think it was yesterday, and I was telling them that I do know that out of all the many abilities and things that I can do hair, I can do arts and dance. I just do a whole lot of little creative things, and I love it. And I'm very passionate and very intentional about the creative things that God has blessed me to be able to do. Counseling, all of these different things. But I said, but I noticed no matter what has come and has gone, I always find myself still helping somebody in health and wellness, even when I have not felt like it. It's what I would do no matter what, whether I got paid for or not, whether you all bought a product or not, I would be doing it. I did it already. That's always with me. So that's how you know when it's your passion, when it's your calling, when this is what you've been chosen for, because you do it no matter what. You can't rest. Your mind can't be at ease. And so some of y'all, I understand that's why we're here. Hey there, Brother John, good to see you. And so you all, we have to just keep reminding ourselves of these things. Just it's no different from every day. You wake up, automatically you got a routine. I don't want to feel dirty today, so I'm gonna go wash up today. I'm gonna take a shower. I'm gonna take a bath. Oh well, I don't want to get dehydrated today, so I'm gonna go get something to drink so I can feel, so I can get some of that life force in me, so I can have energy to move. Some things you're just not gonna not do. That's one of them, you all. We have to always keep in mind what it is that you've been purposed to do here in life, so that your life don't feel like it's for nothing. Because that's really what breeds depression when you think about it. I've been coaching and counseling since I was 15 years old. I was part of programs since when I was in school, in the junior high school. And of course, as the eldest child, you all know how they go. You got younger brothers and sisters and cousins and different things. You usually are the go-to person for that as well. Some of you all know. And I'm like, oh my God. I had thought about it. I was like, hey, this is something that this is just with me. It's in me. It's something that has been my position in life has just positioned me to do this. When you think about those positive things that you are capable and able to do, and you want to enhance and learn how to be the best that you can be in it, it's no room for depression. It really isn't. It's no room for overly stressing. I promise you. I mean, prime example. I know some of y'all are some strong folks about that's tuning in, and especially those who's going to tune in later because I started an hour early. I know some of you all was like me, where you found it hard to cry. I mean, mine had to just had to sneak up on me because I'm such a critical thinker. I'm always trying to think of how to fix something, whether I'm able to fix it or not. I'm thinking before I react to my emotions. And so there have been a few times, just a few times, I've been accused of not caring. Now whoever know me would ever think that I don't care. And it was based off of them saying, well, I couldn't tell nothing was wrong with you. It's because I've been raised and be strong. You gotta, I've been raised to know that I have to be responsible for certain things, whether I did the wrong or not. Of course, they didn't know that. But eventually I had to get to a place where I had to get out of my comfort zone and start speaking. Because I was afraid to give life to what was wrong. I was afraid to. Because I didn't want anybody worrying about me. So I'm going to ask, how did you adopt that, Dr. Shell? How did you wind up not, seeming like you was so strong to where people couldn't tell or something was wrong with you, or because focusing on being so happy all the time? I saw the stress of my mom. That's how I got to that place. I remember the times when certain things wasn't going right, or if somebody didn't treat her right. I remember her being that way. I remember her just sitting down, and I would just see a little tear come down her eyes, and I would come in the living room and I would say, Mama, you okay? So as a child, because this woman that took so good care of me, I knew how strong she was. I knew she was the eldest child as well of her family. In my mind, I'd already at 4 or 5 years old told myself, well, if somebody can make my mom cry or my dad get upset, then um, to the point to where it makes me sad, I said to myself, I never want to be that person. I don't want to add to. I just didn't want to add to it. And so, of course, I had took and I had adopted that being labeled the dear child. And my father, every time he see me, he always was happy, always treated me like I was a superstar. And so I automatically got accustomed to that. Automatically, I took that to the world. I took that wherever I went, where I didn't want to be an issue. I didn't want to be a problem for anyone because I didn't like seeing my mother sad. I didn't like seeing my father upset. And so I told myself, I'm not going to share nothing that makes them sad. I'm not going to share anything to anybody that makes them feel bad because I saw how it stopped them in their tracks from doing certain things. Now, mind you, they were very vivacious people. They were very outgoing, very, very talented, very good people, very God-fearing people. But at the same time, I just remember how heavy that felt. Now, of course, I didn't know what I know now. I'm going to feel it. That's my mother. That's my father. I'm that we share DNA. So I'm supposed to feel extra things. You're supposed to feel that when it's your auntie. But you ask such a question. With your auntie, with your mom and your dad, for those who ought to still have them in the land of the living. Would they really want you, if you were left behind, would they really want you to be carrying out your life in a stressful way? Would they really want you? Is that really what they would want for you? So you got to give yourself permission to heal. You got to give yourself permission. Y'all, this is for me too. I had to give myself permission to go forward and help. I said, well, I know my daughter, she never liked not to see anybody sad or down. Now she'll look up in your face, just get right up in your face, like, you okay? And so that caring and loving nature that she had about her, I know that that's what she would want me to give to another child. She would want me to give that to another mother or another or another father, another being. So I carry on her loving nature and her angelic like type of spirit through me. This is my motivation. This is what you all have to tell you all yourself when you're going through these type of seasons, because I have to do the same. And then if all that spelling, you just can't. It gets too hard. It gets too challenging, and you can't find yourself. I'm like, I heard Dr. Shelf. I heard what Dr. Ed said, but I can't do it. Then now you know you need to go get yourself somewhere where you can get to a little spa. Call up that friend, somebody. Give me a call. Say, Dr. Shelf, I need to put an appointment ASAP. Please, please, please help me. You will get a response. This is when you have to open up that lavender and still some good fragrances out there, some essential oils in there, some peace and calm. Get those things. You all have that in your life. Those are simple things that we can do to help us to get through stressful and depression times. Those are simple things, very simple things. And so, with that being said, you all, I think I'm almost done. And I am for about an hour. Yeah, I started at 11. Was it? Yeah, I started at 11, 1. I'm in for an hour and a half. I'm not saying there's any more comments. Hallelujah. I think that also Sunday night. You know, you made me think about Najee, my daughter, because that was her favorite thing to say was hallelujah. It is the highest praise. So I'm done, y'all. Unless y'all got some more questions, don't forget to call in to 618-388-8100. If you all want to order these new products, I got the elderberry. I'm leaving out here with it. We got the B12, very potent and good. I got the liquid zinc, all liquid, y'all. Penetrate to the blood vessel ASAP, right away, to help heal and boost that immune system. I got the colloidal serum, the chlorophyll, rather, you all. These are some real green drops, y'all. They help cleanse out that gut so fast. Anybody constipated? Anybody haven't been eating enough salads and your green leafy foods? Oh, it's the chlorophyll that will get the job done. You will eliminate. We got the colloidal silver, good for eye support, good for your nasal congestion, for headaches, good for cleansing out from your system and boosting the immune system from any forms of colds, flus. I mean, everything that I have, you all would help in this season, okay? And then last but not least, repeat the number, please. Oh, 618-388-8100. I got it inside of the chat too, Brother John. It's 618-8100. I wanted to tell you, Dr. Chef, I made your chili for the cookbook for the cook-off that my dad works had last week, and it got third place. Go, girl! Oh, you didn't say my day. Oh, yes, that. Oh, you made the chili for. Oh my goodness! You know what? I'm so glad that you said that, because I was getting ready to join one. My classroom reunion from high school. They want to do a bonfire for the first year on the 21st of this month, and I was thinking about hitting them with the whoa. I was thinking about getting them, y'all. I was like, I'm gonna mess the whole everything up, because I know they coming out there with their ground beef and all that other extra stuff, thinking that they doing something. I was like, man, I'm gonna hit them with that seaweed. Did I say? I'm like, I'm gonna put some. I'm gonna hit it with some of that purple sea moss up in there to make that make that flavor pop. I'm gonna hit them with some of this moringa up in there. They ain't gonna know what to do. You know, ain't none of them gonna have this up in their chili. I'm like, they gonna be like, wait a minute, man, you know let me stop. I'll get you, Sister Lauren, but congratulations. I'm really glad to know that that your chili that you tried the cookbook, and the chili had really good results for you. The people thought the carrots were a good and different touch. Yes, absolutely. That's your meat right there. That texture. People are about texture. Sometimes I would use the jackfruit for those of y'all that say, well, I want to do turkey. Or guess what? Another one, walnuts, y'all. For those of y'all want that ground beefy taste, because I know this is the chili season. Everybody not going to be doing fruits. So, yeah, y'all, those of y'all want to call in and say, Dr. Chef, what can I cook for something hot? What kind of good soup? No, for those of y'all that like to be meat eaters, if you use the walnuts, sir, it's like a meat. It gets off the same texture of ground beef, and that flavor will absorb with the no MSG herbs that you use and spices that you use. If you use any spice in your chili, but note that the sea moss is excellent to add to there as well. They help with cleansing of the system, and so is the moringa. You know, it helps to purify, and it just, oh man, I just can't tell you just how good it tastes. You got to try it yourself, and so. Congratulations, the third place. The next time is going to be first place, so you know what to do. Walnuts are meaty, absolutely they are, and they're very good for the digestive system as well. As you all know, the walnut oil too helps to kill parasites. And so yeah, walnuts are still considered nuts. That's fairly healthy. Just make sure you chew it up properly if you want to use those in return. So that's just anything else, you all. I am finna tune out of here. I'm just glad to see you all. Did I get through all the attention? I didn't finish off the attention. The attention liquid, you all, for those with ADHD, you only have to take on 1 tablespoon. Those who want to focus, you got work to do, you got seminars to do, you got a lot of distractions around you. You want to focus, you got meetings to do. The focus, the liquid focus, and it tastes good as well, will be excellent for you. It is only $50 for this one. But the mental boost, it is $60 for this one, y'all. As you see, you got a whole lot. Liquid too. See, everything is quickly, easy penetrated. You could do 2 tablespoons of this. For children, you do have, okay? For those of you all that got children in school, you want to enhance their thinking, they're struggling, I recommend the mental boost for them in the morning before they go off to school, okay? Or if you got loved ones that you're taking care of with Alzheimer's and causing got mental fogs or early signs of dementia, the mental boost helps with that, and the attention does too, okay? And so call in for the consultation once again at 618-618-8100. Okay, again, that's 388-8100. You can leave a via text. The Cash App, for those who want to use Cash App, it is $ Dr. Chef. I'm going to put it in the chat. Dr. Chef for payment. And then I am able to take payments over the phone as well. And your receipt is sent to you. Your receipt is sent to you. Make sure I did that right. Through email or through your via text. So I am able to take that as well. Let me put this in here for you all. Those y'all asked me that question. It is 2 F's. All the F's is lowercase. I put it up there so it could be. And anyone that want to send anything, a P.O. box. I do have P.O. box that you can send your cards and things of that nature. Some gifts. Thank you so much for those of y'all that send my books. I love to read and I find a time. It's that 410 120. Make sure I do that right. 410 120. You can put in St. Louis, Missouri. Six 3141. There we go. Okay, there we go. Yeah, this stuff is really cleansing me out. Oh my goodness. I didn't even do a whole drop of the zinc. And oh my God, it's just draining. It's just draining me out. I haven't even gotten to the colloidal silver. So the good thing about that is that for those of you all who want to call in and you want to order these, just note that you don't have to take them all at the same time. When you got really high, natural, potent, very potent, good products like this, it's going to make it do what it do. And the good thing is that if you run out, at least you'll have something else to fall back on. The elderberry, I already know. If I hit that, I'm gonna be all up over the place. I might just conk out for like 10 minutes, come back through. But I have other meetings to go to today, you all. And then thank God for my daughter. My daughter today, so she is wanting to get the workout on. I think that the little lioness in her wants to try to see if she can outwork mommy. So don't be surprised, y'all, if I tune back in on Facebook at Felicia and Heals or Dr. Chef Facebook page and tune in and let you see us do our workout, because she getting all toned and all fit and stuff on me. And she's like, Mama, you want to work out? I told y'all that before. And when I get a chance to do as much of the workout last Wednesday, because I had a really important urgent consultation that came in at a different time, I had to take it. So this Wednesday, 7 o'clock, it's on and Papa Locking with Dr. Chef and her daughter, Deja Niece. And we're going to see how this goes down. So y'all know how it works. It's about to go down. So I'm getting motivated on this Motivational Monday, y'all, because I got to get some workout in. I get toned up too, and get my body set and ready for the rest of this season, because as you all see, I'm cleansing myself as well. I'm going through my whole workout. I am practicing what I preach and teach as well. And as for those who have been asking about the advance, this advance, yeah, I'm sorry. Christmas time is the next time. So December 1st, or whenever you want to send in, you want to get your first order in, this is the only time that's going to be back in. Y'all walk me out. You wipe me out. And I'm glad. Thank you all for those who that called in and shared and said how much you liked it. But you do have to be careful not to drink it up. You can dilute it in water. So it's perfect, loaded with hundreds of different type of minerals and vitamins. So I'm very, very happy and excited about that. And I will be tuning back in for Wellness Wednesday to let y'all know how the mental boost is doing and the attention. So if I tune back in, come Wellness Wednesday, And I done taken this mental boost and this attention, and y'all notice that I'm speaking real fast, like AI or like a robot, and then my eyes is like this. No, I'm just messing with y'all. They're like, Dr. Chef, I don't worry, I will tell you. I will tell you. I am going to tell you. And so because I'm excited. I'm excited. All right, y'all. Love y'all. Peace and love. Like, share to those of y'all that you think that this will help. Enjoy your Monday on purpose, you all. Enjoy your week. Until next time you tune in, it will be the same time, Wednesday. The Lord said the same, between 11 and 12 a.m. next Wednesday. Take care. Look forward to hearing from some of you all. And I pray that you be well and be safe. Bye-bye.